Hello everyone, welcome to the DPB Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Modis with DisneyPinsBlog.com, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world. This is episode number 72 for the week of January 23rd, 2017.
Welcome to the Disney Pins Blog Podcast.
Welcome back everyone. It is just myself today for episode 72. And there was lots of pin news that happened this past week, so it's going to be an exciting episode. A lot of new releases from around the world. And then later on for the Disney Pin Chat segment, we'll discuss the big news that came out of Disney Store this week for their 30th anniversary. But first, before we get into pin news, I want to hop over to the forums. In last week's episode 71, we talked about Angelo was on and we talked about the custom pin bags. So PinFan92 commented on the forum thread for last week's episode, and he said, I don't have any custom pin trading items, but one day I will. I think they're a great way to show off your favorite characters or parks. Angelo's work looked amazing. He is very talented. I agree with you, PinFan92. And that was awesome having Angelo on the podcast last week. Also in the forums, there was someone posted this past, actually a few days ago, that the Hidden Mickey pins are now available at Walt Disney World. So that's super exciting. The 2017 Wave A ones, which have been renamed. They were originally supposed to release in 2016. They came out at Disneyland a couple weeks back, and now they are at Walt Disney World. So that is very exciting to see. Alright guys, let's head into pin news for this week. So first I want to start off actually with DisneyStore.com, because this past week on Monday, it was actually Monday, January 16th, the next pin in the Disney Storybook Classics collection was released, and it featured Mary Poppins. This is a very popular pin. A lot of people seem to like it. It is limited edition of 1100 hinge pin. It says Walt Disney's Mary Poppins on the front, and it's this really cool artwork for this pin. This is probably one of my favorites that has been released in this collection, and retail price was just $14.95 for that one. Then also at DisneyStore.com was the Beauty and the Beast live action pin set that was just released. So this was cool to see, because we got a preview of this one for Disney Store UK. Theirs is coming out at the beginning of February, and it was released in the United States first, which was exciting. It's just a 3-pin set, and the retail price for this is $79.95. It's kind of a little high price point there, but the pins are gorgeous, and I'm sure it comes in a nice box set. We have a picture up on the website, and it looks pretty nice. Belle's dress just looks incredible. Lots of gold glitter embellishments on it. So that is available now. It's still available on DisneyStore.com, probably because of the high price point. So if you guys are interested in that one, you can still pick it up. Alright, let's head over to Disneyland, because we had some exciting news this past week. The Main Street Electrical Parade, everyone knows, it left Walt Disney World and it made its way over to Disneyland. That released debuted this past week. I forget which day it came, but it's on a limited run through June 2017, and along with that was some limited edition items that came out, including 2 new pins. So one is a limited release logo pin featuring Mickey Mouse and then the train from the parade. Very nice pin. I heard it was sold out, but they should be restocking it just because it is a limited release pin. They're probably releasing it in waves, I would assume. And then the other one is a annual pass holder limited edition pin. I think this one was sold out. I'm not sure if they're going to be releasing it anymore, because sometimes they do break it up in waves. But if you guys are out in the Disneyland area and you happen to see those, leave a comment and let us know. But that one is really cool as well. It's the Alice in Wonderland float. It has a little dangle element on it. It says Main Street Electrical Parade in Disneyland, and the back card on it is incredible. It's got like a silver, sparkly, glitter-ish type of thing. It's really nice. So that was cool to see. And then also for the parade was the new ink and paint sale that came out featuring Mickey's Dragon. and there is a limited edition pin option that you could get with it. And the pin is a limited edition of 300, and that's available at the Disney Anna store on Main Street, USA at Disneyland Park. Alright guys, let's head over to Hong Kong Disneyland. They had a lot of new pin releases this past week. They're gearing up for their Pin Trading Fun Day event, and the very first pin was released for it. It features Gelatoni. It came with a lanyard medal, a pin, and a sticker. And a sticker used to redeem a bigger surprise. So yeah, that was the first release for Pin Trading Fun Day 2017. And then there was also a new pin set featuring Gelatoni that came out with ice cream cones. It was Duffy Bear and Gelatoni in there together. 4 different pins. It came on a lanyard like a typical pin trading starter set kind of lanyard does. And then also at Hong Kong, there was 2 new Tsum pin releases. These are the open edition slider pins. So the Tsum pins like these are usually released in Hong Kong first and then come to the United States a few months later. I'm not sure why, but there was a new one for Toy Story. It features Lotso, Woody, Jesse, Ham, and the 3 little aliens. And then there's also another one featuring Duffy Bear, Shelly May, and Gelatoni. That one seems like it's going to stay at Hong Kong because there's really not many, I don't even think there's any Gelatoni pins in America, but I know Gelatoni's pretty popular over at Hong Kong. Alright, next we're going to head over to Shanghai Disney Resort. They had a new cast member exclusive pin that was released for the Chinese New Year. This is the Year of the Rooster. It has Mickey Mouse on it. Looks like he's painting or drawing a rooster. And yeah, that's exclusive for Disney cast members over at Shanghai. That was released in January 2017. I'm not sure the exact date it was released, but nice to see some new pins coming out of Shanghai. Alright, let's head over to Disney Parks in America. I know we talked about Main Street Electrical Parade already, because that was some big news earlier in the week. But now we're going to talk about the new pin releases that were already released this past week. First, there was a new Tsum Series 3 pin collection. So if you guys recall, there's a Series 1 and a Series 2. It's the 16 pin collection. You get the little pin pack. There's 5 randomly selected pins in the pack. So this one just came out of nowhere. We didn't even get a preview of it at Pixar Party. This just popped up. It's Series 3, like I said. It features Peter Pan characters, Jungle Book characters, Elliot, the dragon. So yeah, pretty cool. Retail price is $27.99. That's available at on both coasts, Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Also, for Disney cast members at Disneyland, there's a new Star Tours 30th anniversary pin that came out. I'm not sure the exact date this was released, but the 30th anniversary was, I think it was like a week ago. So it's a pretty cool pin. It looks like it has pin-on-pin design, and like I said, that's exclusive for Disney cast members, and it's a limited edition of 500. Also at Disney Parks was a new Lion King pin trading starter set. This one comes with a lanyard with little paw prints on it, and then it has 4 exclusive pins for the set. The pins feature Pumbaa, Scar, Timon, and Simba, and retail price for that Lion King set is $27.95, and that was available, I think it was first spotted around January 19th at Walt Disney World. So that'll be on both coasts as well. And then we have the new pin releases for this week at Disney Parks. There's a brand new pin of the month called Doorways to Disney. The first one in its collection features the Sleeping Beauty. It is a limited edition of 4,000, available January 26th at Disneyland and Walt Disney World Resorts. And then there is a new Lunar New Year 2017 pin that's coming out on January 26th as well. The retail price for that is $14.99, and it is limited edition of 3,500. It features Mickey and Minnie Mouse on the top, and there's a little hinge portion of the pin that opens up to reveal the rooster. Alright guys, that about covers it for the pin news this week. Lots of exciting releases this past week and this week coming up. Now we're going to talk about, for Disney Pin Chat segment, the Disney Store 30th anniversary pins. This was a big story that came out this past week, breaking news, and that's because it's really exciting stuff. For Disney Store's 30th anniversary, they are going to be releasing pins every single week. Not only online, but also at the retail location. So I think this is really exciting because it's not just exclusive to Disney parks, so it kind of gets everyone in America who's close to a Disney Store retail location, like in your mall. You're able to participate in these pin releases, and they're also available online, so it's kind of like for everyone, which is cool to see. So there's like a lot of questions around these pins that came out this week. We have all of the images up on the website, so if you guys want to take a look, they start by the years that the films were released. So like the first one is 1988, Roger Rabbit. That one is themed for that pin, and it goes the whole way up to 2017, which features Baby Groot for the new Guardians of the Galaxy film coming out. So yeah, these pins are starting to be released on January 28th. It's a Saturday. So the way they're going to do this is they're going to be releasing them at Disney Store retail locations, like I said, in the mall. They'll be released in-store first, and then they will be released online the day later. So yeah, like I said, lots of questions around these. People have been asking me if they're limited edition, what the retail price is going to be, how are they going to be released in-store. So I do have some answers, not all of the answers, but the releases, they're going to be released in a pack, so you can't just go in and say you want the Little Mermaid pin. I don't think you can go in and just get the one single pin. You have to buy the whole pack. This is just what I was told. I'm not 100% on it, but this is just what I was told from a Disney cast member. So the pack of 3 pins, apparently the retail price is going to be $19.95 for the 3 pins, and you have to buy the pack, like I said, and they'll be released each week. And for the in-store releases, I was told that it's a kind of like a lottery, like a ticket system, like they do for the animator dolls. So I don't think you can just go in and grab it off of the rack. You have to actually pull a lottery ticket to be able to purchase the pins. And then I don't know if they are limited edition or limited release. I'm assuming it's just a limited release run. So whatever they sell in that week period, then that's it. Like I said, they're probably going to be holding some for in-store. That's why they're doing the lottery ticket system. And then they'll hold the rest for the online releases. Because not everyone has a Disney Store retail location where they live. I fortunately do, so hopefully we'll be doing some cool vlogs from the Disney Store when these release. But yeah, for if you don't live near a Disney Store, then you're obviously going to want to try to buy them online. For the online release, I'm not sure when they're going to be released. Disney Store always releases their new merchandise at 3 a.m. Eastern Time, so I'm not sure if this is going to be the same way. It's going to be released on a Sunday, which is a little odd, so I don't think they'll do the 3 a.m. release, but who knows? We'll know in a week. But yeah, I'm really excited about these pins. I think it's a great thing they're doing for the 30th anniversary. Lots of cool designs that the artists have came up for these different films. My favorite is probably the week 6 Pirates of the Caribbean pin. It's the 2004 release. Very cool. The Wally pin's awesome. Olaf, you got Baymax, and then there's also a backpack that's going to be released, and with that backpack is a free 30th anniversary Disney Store Jiminy Cricket pin. So you have to buy the backpack to get that pin. So very cool. I'm excited for this. I hope you guys are too. I know there's a lot of hype around this when it was released. Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. So we'll have more information when they are released here in a week, and we'll be sure to update the blog post with any other information that comes out. So I think that'll do it for the pin news and Disney Pin Chat. For the forum question this week, what is your favorite release for these Disney Store pins? Like I said, mine is week 6. I love Pirates, so that's going to be an exciting one for me. So yeah, just leave a comment on the forums and then we'll read them on next week's podcast. So that'll do it for this week. Hope everyone has a great week, and thank you for listening and watching. See ya.